There we go. Hey guys, welcome to tonight's VIP event. I am Cody Helmer and I am so excited to be sharing this time with you. If you are a guest tonight, you are special. You are the person or the people of the half hour because this VIP event is for you, and your ambassador, the person who invited you to the event, believes that not only could the products or the opportunity change your life, but that you would be really, really good at it. You're a VIP because that person only had a couple of spots and they chose you to be on here. So welcome. Again, I'm Cody Helmer. I'm an Emerald Ambassador in this amazing company. The products, the opportunity have done a lot for me and a lot for my family. But I want to first start this call off by just letting you know who I am. And I was just where you were 3 years ago this month, which is crazy to me that it's been 3 years that I've been doing this. But March of 2015, Plexus scrolled through my Facebook news feed, and like you, I asked myself, what if this could be the thing? I was going through a lot at that time. I had a lot of health issues. I was dealing with some blood sugar issues, some stomach issues that had me run into the bathroom a bazillion times a day. I felt like I could barely leave my house, and I took 16 Imodium AD pills to go to the grocery store. I was dealing with some mood issues. I just wasn't the fun, energetic mom that I wanted to be. I was exhausted, all of these things. I wasn't as close to my husband as I wanted to be because I just wasn't happy with my body, and I was just tired all the time. But all of those reasons, all those things that I was going through, I said yes to Plexus because I wanted to lose weight. I mean, that was it. I wanted to lose 20 pounds, and I had no idea that Plexus was for anything other than that. But boy, was I pleasantly surprised when I started noticing, actually before my weight started coming off, I was noticing that I was falling asleep without my sleeping pills. My attitude was changing. I was happier. I was smiling more. All of these things, my blood sugar issues were getting better. My stomach issues were getting better. All of those things I noticed before I actually lost weight. Now, I did lose weight. I lost 30 pounds total. By my third month, I was down 24 pounds. And I have never felt better. I'm going to be 34 this year, and I feel better in my 30s than I ever did in my 20s. So yeah, that is my Plexus health testimony, why I love Plexus. Tiffany, I'm going to shoot it over to you. This is my dear friend Tiffany that we met in Plexus. We've become really, really close. I'm going to let you just kind of intro and share with everybody your reasons why you said yes to the products.
Yes. Hey, Cody. Hey, everybody. So good to be on here tonight with you. My name is Tiffany Wilson, and I am a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus. And so, like Cody said, Plexus has been absolutely life-changing for myself and my family. I'm a mom of 3 and a military spouse, and I've been taking the products, as Cody said. It's been almost 3 years now, and I feel amazing too. I actually met somebody off of Craigslist selling her a stroller, and that was how I started my Plexus journey. She didn't think I was unhealthy at the time because I was thin and I didn't look unhealthy, but I had mentioned that my mom had some health issues and she shared with me. And so what she didn't know is that I was really struggling, y'all. I was on over 10 different prescription medications at the time I started Plexus. And, you know, after that, my doctor was also ready to put me on some blood pressure and cholesterol meds. And so that was kind of when I was like, okay, it's time to take control. And so now I can say that my blood pressure, as well as my cholesterol, my triglyceride levels, everything is fantastic. My HDL went up, my LDL dropped. I'm feeling great. And as far as like my main health concerns, I had struggled most of my childhood and my adult life. I was on a prophylactic antibiotic every day since probably oh gosh, early high school for some urinary problems. And I'm now off of that prophylactic antibiotic. I don't have any more headaches or pain related to my sinuses and allergy problems. And I had had 2 previous sinus surgeries that had never given me any relief at all. I mean, I would spend 4 months every winter plus seasonal time around the holidays. You know, I was getting steroid shots, I was getting antibiotics, I was getting x-rays, CTs, just to make sure that nothing else was going on. And, you know, I can say that since Plexus, I have not taken any of those steroid shots. I have not had any more of those CTs, nothing. I have felt amazing. No runny nose, you know, itchy, watery eyes, none of that crazy stuff that we're all getting ready to start dealing with. And so I also had issues with around my menstrual time with ovarian problems. And now I can barely tell that I'm having any problems at all. And the pain was so bad, I had to be on birth control because of it. Now my hormones are balanced. It had taken us, oh gosh, over a year to get pregnant with some of our other kids. And whereas recently it had only taken us 4 months and 1 month. So we weren't having any fertility struggles. You know, my OB approved it. As Cody said, I haven't been had any more constipation, bloating issues, no more running to the bathroom. I had a lot of gastrointestinal issues. I mean, we couldn't go out to eat. It was so bad. So I'm now pooping like a champ. Oh, yeah. Not afraid to say that. That's a huge deal that we don't talk about enough, and it's important. So I can say that I feel good about that. My anxiety is gone. My energy is through the roof. That was something I really struggled with. You know, I don't need daily naps anymore. I sleep better. I wake up feeling more refreshed, more alert. I can spend time with my kids again, and I can be the mother and the wife that I should be, that I want to be. Along with that, I left behind a Starbucks addiction that I had for 9 years. Anyone on this call might be able to relate, but I was going to Starbucks every day, sometimes more than once a day. And I was a slave to caffeine and soda and energy drinks. I needed that to function. As Cody said, I also lost my baby weight. And I mean, I just praise the Lord. I feel better now. You know, Plexus has definitely given me my life back. And in that, you know, we've been so fortunate to be able to change lives and just be a financial blessing to others, you know, able to travel and do things that we've dreamed of doing for our children, with our children, giving back to organizations that are near and dear to us. You know, a background on one of my children, our son was diagnosed last year at 8 months old with a rare childhood lung cancer. And because of Plexus, we've been able to give back and to donate freely without worry in his honor. He's doing great now. All of the Plexus products have been approved and praised with, you know, our oncologist and the other doctors, the naturopath, our pediatrician. So it's definitely been an absolute blessing, which I can't wait to share more of. But first, I want to send it over to Cody. And Cody, share with us what made you say yes to this business.
Okay, first I just have to say, as you're talking and talking about some health wins that you've had, I'm like, yep, kicked soda, yep, kicked $600 in prescription medications, all of these things. It's just incredible. I absolutely love your story, and so many people that we know, love, and care about, and people that we just are meeting, right? Total strangers are having similar results. So the products are incredible. But I said yes initially to the business opportunity before I had all of these health wins, actually. I was somebody who had no idea what network marketing even was when I started. But when I found out that you can make money from home sharing products that I was already excited about, I was in. Sign me up. I'm ready to share. Let's do this thing. Because I said yes because we really needed the money. Like, we have a large family. I'm a mom of 6. My husband and I, we wanted to have a large family. He has a career as a police officer, which is awesome. We're totally proud of him. But as y'all know, police officers don't make that much money. And it was really important for us to stay home, for me to stay home and raise our children. So while he was out working, I was staying at home raising the babies, making $0.00 to contribute, right? But he was having to work 2 and 3 jobs for us to barely make ends meet. He was signing up for any extra stuff that he could do, security jobs, Operation Pullover that y'all probably don't like if you've ever been stopped during one of those times. He was signing up for everything so that we could make ends meet. And he was coming home and he was falling asleep on the sofa before he could even take all of his gear off, his duty belt off, his bulletproof vest, because he was so exhausted. And when I found out that there was a way that I could help take some of the financial burden off of my husband, I said, let's do it. And I started sharing. My my little wins that I was noticing that turned out into be big wins. And I had no idea how many people that I already knew. And just from Facebook, I didn't have a whole lot of friends because I struggled from anxiety and depression before Plexus. But I had no idea that so many people out there were looking for something similar to me. Weight loss, hope, health, happiness, friendships, all of those things. And my business started to grow from there. So I said yes to Plexus, the business opportunity in Plexus, because I really wanted to take the financial burden off of my husband. But what made me fall in love with the business opportunity was that I was in business for myself. It was up to the work that I put in that would determine if I achieved my goals, right? I was working for my dreams, not somebody else's, which is what you do when you work a 9 to 5. I wanted to have the freedom to stay at home and be with my babies and also financially contribute to my family. But what I loved was that it was up to me. Another thing that I really loved about this business opportunity, what made me fall in love with network marketing, was that this particular company has a product that everybody needs. It's not a niche market. That was really attractive to me because this is not, and I'm not knocking any of these other products, but this is not purses or makeup or jewelry and candles or anything like that. Awesome products, but it's a niche market. You could only sell to women. You can only sell to women who like expensive makeup. I personally, even after achieving one of the highest ranks in our company, I still buy my makeup from CVS. It's not a big deal to me, right? But it's not a niche market. Another thing that I really liked about this particular opportunity was that this company has a less than 1% return rate on their products. You guys, that means these products work. When you can get these products in people's hands, they continue. They fall in love with them. The retention rate's really high too, 76% retention rate. Another really attractive thing to me about this particular business was that Plexus pays 50% back to its ambassadors, which is really, really high. And initially, when this company started, a lot of other people, a lot of other companies, top executives, they laughed. They said, there is no way that you're going to be able to make money in this, giving away that much money, right? Well, they proved them wrong because this company is debt-free. It continues to grow. It's been in huge momentum for a while, but it's still a ground floor opportunity. So those are some of the reasons why I said yes and then fell in love with this particular business model. And if you have ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He just had a new book come out called The Business of the 21st Century. You guys, really successful millionaires, financial gurus say that this is a really great opportunity. Network marketing is the way of the future, the business of the future. And you can build yourself a business, an ordinary person doing extraordinary things. That's what this opportunity gives people like us, like me, like Tiffany. So yeah, those are some of the things that I love about, one more thing. We're also paid 11 different ways, and we're paid 5 times a month. So, hey, you put in the work and you get paid for it pretty quickly. That was another thing that drew me to this particular compensation plan. So Tiffany, why don't you tell us why you said yes and fell in love with the business opportunity? We know you love the products, girl.
Yes, Cody, thank you so much for sharing. Those are some incredible statistics. Wow, I love it. 1%, less than 1% return rate, 76% retention rate. I mean, those are amazing numbers. And so one of the things too I wanted to say before is I love how easy it is, y'all. Like literally, I just take water, I put my pink drink in and I drink it and I take some pills pretty much before bed. And that's it. And I know that it's good to say for the guys, do not be turned off by this. Cody and I both, her husband as a police officer, my husband as a Black Hawk pilot with the Army. I mean, they love these products. Like they've had amazing results. They could, say the same for other men that they know that have come in and have done this too and taken the products. So definitely don't let that deter you or think like, oh, it's a pink drink, because it's a pretty powerful pink drink. So what I love about, network marketing and what we're doing, as you said about with Robert Kiyosaki, is that, it's basically a volunteer business. So it's where you're ultimately paid for your ability to connect and work well with others. We fill others' needs. So we're there to help enough people to get what they want. And it's rewarding us in return. So you see it almost as a servant leadership, being able to live and give freely. I touched a little bit on it before Cody talked earlier, but the products and the business opportunity, again, they've changed our life. Think about where else can you get a $15,000 a month income plus. And you're matching salaries with doctors, lawyers, CEOs. I think sometimes like, wow, how blessed are we? We're making more money than people that are putting in 40, 60 plus hours a week. Like that is incredible. And we're doing that in, a quarter of the time, sharing with our families and friends. And it's rewarding. We've been able to earn the free trips. I love the trips. So, I dreamed and I had on my dream board for years to be able to go to Hawaii. And y'all, I have been to Kona once, Maui once, and we're going back to Maui this year in September. So not only one time, but 3 times now with Plexus on their dime. We've been to Dallas, to Orlando, Florida. We took our children with us to Disney World for free thanks to Plexus. We've been to Nashville. We've been to Las Vegas twice, Washington, D.C., which is actually where I live now. We also got, we get free cars, the Plexus Lexus, but it's more than just those things. It's the lifelong friendships. In just a few years, we've met amazing people and created incredible bonds.